Dallas suddenly became the center of a massive explosion of controversy in the BTS fandom. How could Jungkook, the golden magne who has always supported his hyungs, choose not to attend Jin's highly anticipated solo tour? This decision was not only shocking but also sparked the anger of ARMYs around the world. What really happened behind this sudden refusal? Silence dominated cyberspace as the shocking news emerged. Jungkook, known as the most supportive figure toward his fellow BTS members, was reported to have declined the invitation to attend Jin's solo tour in Dallas. It wasn't just one or two fans who were surprised. Millions of ARMYs instantly grew restless, questioning what was happening behind the scenes. Was this merely a misunderstanding, or was there an internal dynamic never revealed to the public? Since Jin began his solo tour with an extraordinary bang in several major cities, global ARMY enthusiasm had been overflowing. The Dallas concert was even touted as one of the highlights of this tour. However, ARMY's expectations to see warm interactions between Jin and Jungkook on stage were shattered instantly when internal sources stated that Jungkook refused to attend, even though he had previously been given a special opportunity to appear as a surprise guest. Questions began to surface. Was Jungkook intentionally keeping his distance? Or was there a personal reason yet to be revealed? Sources close to Jin's tour production team revealed that the invitation had been sent to Jungkook long in advance. In fact, initial discussions about their special appearance in Dallas had been intense for several weeks. Yet, as the event neared finalization, Jungkook surprisingly chose not to participate. We were all initially sure Jungkook would attend because he has always had incredible chemistry with Jin. But his decision changed drastically at the very last minute, said one staff member who wished to remain anonymous. It didn't take long for ARMYs to react strongly. Social media was instantly flooded with comments of disappointment, anger, and even wild speculation about their relationship. Some fans questioned whether this decision was related to Jungkook's tight schedule for his solo projects, while others believed there was tension between Jin and Jungkook that had been hidden all this time. How could Jungkook miss such a big moment? What's really going on? Wrote an ARMY on Twitter in a frustrated tone. The issue grew hotter when some fans claimed they noticed signs of a change in Jungkook's behavior recently. From Instagram posts that seemed more individualistic to increasingly rare public interactions with other members, everything was deeply analyzed by ARMYs hungry for an explanation. However, not a few fans chose to defend Jungkook. They felt that the public was too quick to judge, without knowing the actual circumstances. We don't know what Jungkook is dealing with. Maybe there's an important reason he can't share with the public, said a fan in a lengthy Weverse post. On the other hand, an air of questions also surrounded Jin's side. Although Jin appeared professional and continued to deliver his best performance on stage, some ARMYs claimed to catch a glimpse of sadness in Jin's expression when greeting fans at the Dallas concert. Did Jungkook's absence truly affect Jin emotionally? Speculation went even wilder when a short video of Jin backstage spread widely. In the video, Jin was seen taking a deep breath and softly saying, "I wish he were here." Although it has not been confirmed who the statement was directed at, ARMYs immediately linked it to Jungkook, fueling the issue further. The fact that HYB, as the agency, has not given an official statement only added to the fans' frustration. Why are they choosing silence in a situation that's so divisive? Is this a strategy to contain the drama, or is there something much bigger intentionally being kept hidden? To this day, these questions remain hanging in the air without definite answers. Many parties are urging HYB, Jin, or Jungkook to provide clarification so that the rumors do not grow wilder. Yet so far, all sides have chosen to remain silent, leaving ARMYs to settle with assumptions that grow more layered by the day. The anger of ARMYs became tangible when several major fan bases on Twitter even changed their avatars to plain black photos as a sign of protest. Hashtags like #WeNeedAnswers and #WhereIs Jungkook even trended globally for more than 24 hours. Behind all this chaos, one key question continues to haunt. Was Jungkook's decision purely for personal reasons? Or is this a signal of cracks in BTS's internal dynamics that had always appeared harmonious? For now, millions of ARMY eyes around the world remain fixed on Jungkook and Jin's every move, every post, every word. Even their smallest expressions are being analyzed intensely. Many hope this storm is merely a temporary misunderstanding. However, if the silence of the concerned parties continues, it's not impossible for fans' anger to turn into a massive boycott of upcoming projects. The final question haunting everyone is this the beginning of a growing rift between BTS members? Or is it a test that will show how strong their bond is in the public eye? Jungkook's decision not to attend Jin's solo tour in Dallas has now become the center of heated debate across all social media platforms. However, one big question now lingers in the public's mind. Did this event truly happen as reported, or is this merely a narrative constructed to draw mass attention? In an era where information flows faster than fact verification, it's hard to determine what's truly authentic and what's fabricated for certain interests. Shouldn't we, as spectators, refrain from jumping to conclusions before all evidence is confirmed? Sources mentioning Jungkook declined the invitation came from snippets of information on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and other online entertainment media. Yet we must ask, who first published this issue? Does the source have accountability and credibility? Or is it part of a sensationalist cycle intentionally stirred to manipulate public opinion? On one hand, many ARMYs admitted to feeling disappointed and angry over Jungkook's decision. They voiced their disappointment through sharp comments, stating that Jungkook had neglected giving moral support to Jin at a crucial moment in his solo career. On the other hand, there were also voices urging fans not to be swept up in emotion before knowing the real truth. Are we witnessing a drama intentionally created by social media algorithms to boost engagement? Or is this the bitter reality of a solidarity fracture that had long been BTS's public identity? The fact that to this day there's been no direct statement from either Jungkook or Jin only further clouds the atmosphere. This silence raises speculation. Are they choosing to stay quiet as a strategy to quell the issue? Or are they letting this rumor grow as a form of control over the public narrative? The public should probe further. Why is such major news only sourced from fanbase accounts and viral content that often lacks a solid basis? Are we as consumers of information too quick to believe video snippets and screenshots circulating without knowing the full context? The clip of Jin appearing to sigh and softly say, "I wish he were here," for example, has been interpreted in various ways by ARMYs. Some are sure the statement was directed at Jungkook, while others suspect it was merely an isolated clip manipulated to fit a certain narrative. Are we aware of how easily a video can be cut, edited, and presented partially to create an incomplete perception? Amid the torrent of pro and con comments, suspicions also emerged that this issue might just be part of a media strategy to keep these two big names relevant in a competitive industry. Could it be that this conflict is a fabrication deliberately stirred to maintain public attention? If so, we ought to reflect. Has modern digital media become an arena where public emotion is turned into a commodity? To what extent are we as audiences willing to let ourselves get trapped in a drama that might not even be real? We must also consider the role of social media algorithms that actively push controversial content to appear more frequently in timelines. Content like this triggers intense emotional reactions, increasing the number of comments, likes, and shares. Are our emotions being exploited by platforms for mere profit? Meanwhile, some parties have begun calling on ARMYs as a global community to remain level-headed and not be divided just because of an issue that may not even be true. Yet behind this call, counter-narratives emerged accusing that the call for calm is an effort to cover up a bigger problem. Is this call sincere as a form of wisdom, or part of a strategy to silence public unrest? All these questions lead us to a dilemma. Who truly controls this narrative? Is it the media, the agency, or have we ourselves handed over control to algorithms that monetize our attention? For many ARMYs, this dilemma feels like a test of their loyalty. Should they remain faithful to the perfect image of BTS members they've long believed in? Or should they start opening their eyes that the entertainment industry is often full of layered interests? If this conflict is real, does it mean the harmony BTS has long shown was merely an illusion constructed by the agency? Or conversely, if this is just a rumor, have we as audiences become victims of an illusion created by the machinery of virality? Amidst this chaos, it is crucial for us to maintain a critical distance from every piece of information that surfaces. Not everything we see on our phone screens is a representation of complete truth. Are we wise enough to sort fact from assumption and manipulation? We invite readers to reflect on this more deeply. Do you truly believe Jungkook's decision to decline Jin's tour invitation genuinely happened? Or is there a chance this is merely a hoax deliberately stirred to create drama and boost public attention before spreading information? Let's ask ourselves, where did this news originate? Is the source credible? Has there been verification from the concerned parties? Is this information complete, or just fragments that can mislead? We live in an era where perception can be shaped with a single viral post. Are you willing to be part of the rumor-spreading cycle, or will you choose to be a critical and selective audience? In the end, the choice lies in each of our hands. But one thing is certain, every piece of information we receive carries consequences, both for the artists under the spotlight and for the massive and influential fan community like ARMY.